In a world of darkness and mystique, a group of Nasari Rangers embark on a perilous journey through the frozen lands of Eastcoast. Tasked with finding a rare magical plant known as the Owl of Feather Iris, the Nasari Rangers set foot on the icy shores near a small southern port town. Their destination, a village nestled in the shadow outskirts where the Nasari contact is located. Upon approaching the village, the settlement appears newly abandoned and desolate, covered in a thick layer of snow. Just then, small creatures emerge from beneath the snow to ambush the Rangers.
Alright, we're going to do some nice, simple, easy battle boards in 3 steps. So the first thing to discuss is the material. I got these foam sheets, 12 by 18 sheets at Walmart. I think they're similar to EVA foam, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, I like the thinness of them. And then I went ahead and got the chipboard with it, 12 by 12s. Just grab my knife, just grab my hot glue, and just grab a couple of paints. Essentially, it's just picking out a triad of colors. Pick out 3 colors that you want, and that's the most basic way to do it. So you get your forest theme, you could do your desert theme, you could do your volcano theme, your mountain theme, your alien theme, your underdark theme, whatever you want, your underwater theme. So this is universal. Now for this video, I did ice theme. But let me say no more. Let's get into step 1. Step 1, I'm going to go ahead and start with the hot glue in the corner. And I'm going to secure that. I'm going to line it up while I'm doing it and securing it. Once that's lined up to the best possible alignment that I could do, I'm going to go ahead and work the edges. I only work in the edge, and I'm going in a little bit from the edge just to give it extra secureness, but I'm going to skip the whole middle. Working the edge all the way to the corner, getting to 3 corners, worked my way to that final edge, back and forth on each edge to the final edge. I made something very simple, long-winded. But let's get to step 2. Step 2 is even easier. Flip it, cut it. Now you have a 6 by 12 foam sheet. You could make 6 by 12 areas and use them as extenders to kind of give yourself a 12 by 18. So you could play around with the extra foam sheet or just save it for a later project. Either way, again, another long-winded explanation for a simple step. Now step 3, this is where you're going to paint it. And again, this is where the triad of colors comes in. And this is something I learned from miniature painting. It's just essentially pick 3 colors that go into a spectrum. Now for ice, I went ahead and started with the white. And then I went into light blue and then a darker blue. And the only reason I chose them is because I like the colors. That's it. So pick the colors that you like and just work with them. Don't worry about anything else. You might be able to recreate this with the roller, but at a certain point, you're going to want the sponge because you can dab in different places. I just worked it. So I started with the white, I went with the light blue, and then I did streaks of the other blue. Then sometimes I try to marry them together, and this kind of gives that wet blend effect. In certain spots, whether I was doing just the blue, I tried to work just the blue. And one thing I tried to do was just eliminate the streaks. This is just all preference. Put them all together. Let them dry if you want to, and then work them again. Or marry them and wet blend them, right? Either way, you just go ahead and do it. Now, one thing to mention is that if you're going to go the length, and you're just going to have a sponge painting session, at some point, your sponge is going to get saturated with paint. So you're going to have to wipe it off somehow. Whatever. I just used the paper towel. The only last thing to mention is to watch out for the smears. So you want to kind of cover that so that it kind of blends evenly and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get a close-up of the battle map. Either way, that's it. So, thank you for spending your time. I hope that you got something out of this. Again, Craftniks, crafting everything from terrain to the game. And I got a bunch of links around, so you could go check them out. I got a couple things out there and some extra videos, so I'm going to try to keep doing it. And stay with me. We're going to build this frozen world. Catch you on the next one.